If you're new to this channel, my name is Vito Bell. I'm 22 years old and I'm a student at Western Carolina University. I'm double majoring in music performance, trumpet performance, and Spanish. And I like to wet shave, so this is my wet shaving channel. For y'all who aren't new to this channel, it's been a long time since I made a video. My last video I think was February 21st of 2021, so it's been over a year since I made a video, and so here I am back making videos again. The reason being is that my reason for not making videos is now over with, so I now have the time to make videos again, kind of. So throughout this video, I'm going to talk about why I took a break and what I'm doing now and where I'm going next with regards to just like life and stuff. So, you know, just kind of a video to get back in touch with everybody. So let's begin. Before I begin, I mean, I guess this is a shaving video, so I have to tell you about what I'm using. So my girlfriend's mother, a wonderful, kind, loving person, has gifted me the Christmas Eve Sterling soap, and it's really nice. I'm using my Best Badger Texugo Excelsior. It's a very nice brush. I've had it for a long time. And I'm using Fat Boy, and yeah, I've pre-lathered kind of in this bowl that my girlfriend's mother also got me. And it's kind of this weird 3D printed thing that she got from some local store somewhere. Sorry, if there was a name on it, I'd tell you. It's interesting, and it definitely lathers up a lot. It has these hex shapes that are like cut into it or printed into it or something, and they hold a lot of water. So it's actually pretty good for, you know, starting out with, you know, the brush loaded dry, and then the wet bowl. So I'm gonna get started. I've already pre-lathered and everything. It's been a minute since I lathered, so it might be a little dry. I tried to kill a fly that was around in here, and I gave up, but okay, so starting off, why I stopped making videos. I kind of started getting overwhelmed with school and work. You know, I'm double majoring. I'm in the honors college here, so I kind of have to. I have a lot of schoolwork to do, and my financial, like for me to go to school, financially, I need to be making good grades because of all the scholarships that I'm getting. They all have they'll have a GPA requirement, so I have to be really careful with my grades and really careful with school, because if I start to dip, then I actually will not be able to go to school financially. So I kind of started to get overwhelmed with classes last spring, and COVID was still going on. That didn't really help at all. I never got COVID that I know of. I'm pretty sure I didn't get it. If I did, I didn't realize it. But it just kind of all started to pile up, and then the look for graduate school started to begin. And at that point, given my course load and my workload, adding the grad school, like the search for grad schools, something had to give. And what gave in the end was this channel. So, this kind of actually takes like a decent amount of time. Like I think about it a lot, and I really want to treat this as like, a big part about my day-to-day goings. You know, I think about, I want to watch everyone's videos, and I want to stay up to date on trends, and I want to be talking to people, and I really love, you know, interacting and meeting new people in the comment section for my videos. So it kind of takes a bit of time, honestly, and last spring I just did not have the time to do it with school and with work. And then with the graduate school search beginning, oh man, I was like pretty overwhelmed with stuff. So that's why I stopped making videos pretty abruptly. It's kind of one of those things where, I don't know, for my mental health, I just had to drop it altogether, and devote all of my attention to other places. I thought about this like every day. I've thought about it since I stopped making videos. And oh man, I've gotten back and answered comments a few times, and I've kept an eye on the channel, but the longer I waited, the more I knew that I didn't want to just like pop in and out here and there to talk to people and make a random video. Like, I kind of decided that once I needed to wait until I could devote all my attention to it again, or the minimum amount of attention to it again. And I've reached that point now, because I have finished my graduate school searching and decision-making processes. So, but before I start talking about that, I just want to say that y'all are so awesome. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate seeing all of your kind comments while I was away and while I was auditioning and all that stuff. So, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate this. This is like a really important part of my my life and my identity, and to have such a large number of people just commenting and trying to stay in touch and everything, it means a lot to me, and I really hope that I can be there for y'all, and I intend to be there from here on out. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a while. And I'm looking forward to, making this a more important part of my day-to-day life. So, continuing on, grad schools and everything. So, I auditioned to 7 places total. I auditioned to Oklahoma City University, McGill University, Florida State University, UT Knoxville, UNC Greensboro, and UMass Amherst, University of Massachusetts at Amherst, and oh man, I haven't been keeping track of the places that I've said. If there's another one, I don't really know. I'm trying to think. They all kind of, became a blur. I think that's it, though. So 7 places total. I only ended up auditioning at 5 of those places. That being Florida State University, UNC Greensboro, UT Knoxville. Louisville. University of Louisville was the 7th one. Yeah, Louisville. And then I sent in a huge video to McGill. So that counts, even though I didn't physically go there. For those of you who don't know, McGill University is in Montreal, and I think that's all the places that I auditioned to. I didn't go to all of the places after auditioning. Grades wise, I got into all those places, and oh my gosh, as soon as summer hit last summer, oh man, things were going. Like, I was recording, I was practicing, I was working up the audition materials. It was such a stressful, long process, and it took like every hour of every day, all throughout, almost like the whole second half of the summer, and then all of the fall, and then all of January and February of this year was all dedicated to the graduate school auditions. I mean, I was recording videos, I had to practice. Every school had their own like requirements for pieces that I would have to know how to play, and at some places I had to audition with groups. It was big. It was a big process. I had to buy a lot of plane tickets, I had to do a lot of driving, but it's all over with now. And the whole goal was to get an assistantship, which for those of you who aren't like looking for graduate school spots or whatever, An assistantship is when you're a half student, half employee kind of, or like 30% employee, 70% student. That's the best way I know how to, describe it. And that was the goal, was to get one of those, because financially I would either need a lot of financial assistance or an assistantship. And so yeah, I ended up getting into Florida State University. I got into several of the schools, but the one that I decided to go to is Florida State University. And for all of you Gators fans out there, I've already heard it. My mother is a Gators fan. My whole family are diehard Gators, and I've heard it personally from every single one of my family members. So there you go. But I got into Florida State University, and I have recently accepted an assistantship to Florida State University. So this summer I'm moving to Tallahassee, and I will be during the fall of this year and spring of 2023, and then onward, I will be pursuing a master's degree in music performance, brass performance, at Florida State. And I have an assistantship there, which means that I'll be teaching. As far as I know, I'll be running a few different ensemble groups. I'll be teaching lessons to trumpet players to some degree. I'll probably have a variety of other administrative things that I'll be having to do. Not super aware of every minor detail, but what that means overall, and at really any other university, is that you get a tuition waiver, which is involved with an assistantship. You get a tuition waiver, and you get a stipend for living expenses, and it's just a great resume builder. So for me, that's really important, because now it means that I don't have to take out crazy loans to go to school. My tuition, to a certain degree, my tuition is paid for at Florida State. They have a tuition waiver for up to the minimum number of credit hours. So if I need any remedial courses or anything, I'll have to pay for those out of pocket. But yeah, so that's where I'm going, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support. It would have been really hard for me to do this and also apply for graduate school, so I really appreciate all your time and for sticking with me, throughout a year of not being present. Yeah, I'm looking for a place to live in Tallahassee, so if any of you guys know anyone who's looking for a roommate in Tallahassee, who also will have a cat, I will be the one having a cat, but if you know anyone who's looking for a roommate in Tallahassee, let me know. I'd love to hear. I'm kind of looking, I'm pretty late to the game too, but yeah, I'm trying to remember where I'm going from here. So my Florida State audition itself, to clue you into a little bit of the process and how wacky it was. So I had a concert that I had to play on here in Cullowhee the night before my Florida State audition. A little bit of pre-information. I don't play the day before I have a concert or a recital or an audition. I don't play. I give myself that whole day to rest my face. However, the day before my FSU audition, I had to play 2 concerts, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. And then I had to leave immediately after my evening concert and drive 8 hours to Tallahassee. And I ended up getting to Tallahassee at 5 a.m. And then I had my audition that morning at 11 a.m. So I had a bit of a nap in between getting to Tallahassee and going to my audition. And after that, I had to go and play for some of the brass faculty. And then I had a little like informal kind of interview with the trumpet professor there, and then I had to drive back 8 hours. Then that following day, I had my audition at UNC Greensboro, and most of my January and February kind of looked like that, where it was just audition, interview, driving, school project, concert that's school related, and you know, it was wacky. It was just a lot of work, and any downtime I had was basically just when I was eating or making coffee in the mornings. So that's all over with. So yeah, going to Tallahassee, have an assistantship. I will be pursuing a master's degree there. That's what I've been doing with my time for the last year. I graduate this spring, and I actually graduate in like 4 weeks or something like that. And then who knows from there on? It's just going to be a wild time, and I look forward to taking you all along with me through my move and through my travels. And you know, I think I'm going to do a few videos about Western Carolina University while I'm still living here and going here. And then when I move to Florida, when I move to Tallahassee, if I can find a place to live, then I look forward to making videos that are kind of centered towards, you know, what it's like to go to school in Tallahassee, and what it's like to be a graduate music student. So yeah. Now, I guess the last few minutes of this video, I kind of feel like leaving this. I've been coming pretty close, just for poops and giggles, you know. I kind of want to. It's been a while. I kind of like to. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it off. I'll keep cleaning my face up and decide off camera. But where the channel is going, I really want to do more. I kind of left off on a lot of projects, you know, and I think I'm gonna try and like get those to phase back in slowly. I want to pick up where I left off, but you know, just like for the same reasons that I had to stop making videos. I think it would be best for me if I didn't do that all at once. I kind of need to take my time getting back into things here. So before I really start picking up on a lot of the projects that I left off on, I kind of just want to reestablish a connection with my viewers, with my subscribers, and and just take it from there, and then see what I can start to phase back in slowly over time. I hope that's okay with you all. Again, I'm so sorry, and I appreciate your time so much for sticking with me. But in the coming days, I kind of want to do more music videos, you know, because that's where my life is heading. I want to do more music videos. I want to do more, you know, just videos about college life and stuff. So let me know what you think in the comments, but I kind of want to make some videos about like what I eat, like coffee and stuff. I'm really like a health person. I'm really into like what I eat and coffee. I try to maintain like a whole food kind of diet. Cheap here, so I want to make some more videos, maybe some reviews about some music products that I've been purchasing lately to prepare for graduate school. I kind of have a lot of ideas about where I kind of want to take this channel next, and I think the majority of those ideas are just making it more about more than just shaving, because you know, shaving's great, but it's just I feel like I could do more with music and being a college student and a graduate student, and yeah, what I really want to do with shaving, actually, while I'm talking about it, the big thing that I want to do with my shaving is I want to start live streaming most of my shaves. I think that's how I want to communicate with you guys, because I mean, talking with you on comment threads and stuff like that in the comments for my videos is great, but you know, like, it takes a lot of time for me to go through and respond to everyone's comments, which I mean I love doing, but I think I love my connection with all of you guys to be more organic. So I think to foster a more organic community here with this channel, I want to start, you know, having live conversations with people who are available. So I'll probably start doing live shaves for the most part. Live shaves where I can just talk to you. You know, I'm not expecting more than like one person to even tune in for a few seconds, but if y'all tune in, then I'll totally be able to, you know, talk and hang out, and I'll try and do those videos at different times of the day to catch people who might be in different time zones, which won't be hard for me because I will sometimes shave as late as 2 a.m. here, and sometimes as early as 5 a.m. So, or earlier. So, who knows? But I'm really excited to get back into things. I'm gonna end this video because it's starting to get kind of long. I didn't think it'd be this long. I think soon, probably in some of these next stream shaves, I'll probably tell some funny stories about the past year, like my auditions and my, yeah, just how all those went in school and what kind of classes I've been taking. And yeah, so tune in, let me know what you think in the comments section. I'd love to hear how y'all's lives are going. I really have been missing a lot of the connections that I've had with you guys and other YouTubers. So yeah, to end this video, thank you so much. If you're new, talk to me in the comments. I'd love to hear, you know, what you guys are up to, and maybe what you'd love to hear more of and see more of. If you've been here for a while, thank you so much for your time and for and I really look forward to, you know, making this something that is not the first thing to go whenever I start getting overwhelmed. So yes, thank you so much. I hope to and look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you so much. Happy shaving. Talk to you soon.